Boxing King Media in association with boxer trainer Eddie Lamb. Eddie, you're out here in New York again with Skye Nicolson. It's worked out great, hasn't it? Skye's brought these international trips to the iBox gym.
Yeah, it's gone. You know, so she's been with us for just over a year now, and you know, like I said, it's been well when he's gone mad. I've been 6 different countries in the last year. Yeah.
She's done well, hasn't she? And she's obviously been consistently winning, getting fights all around the world. How happy are you with the girl that walked into your gym, just over a year ago, to how she is now as a fighter?
Yeah, I'm happy. You know, she's a work in progress. So I say there's always something more you can get out of her, but it was just like she can fight anyway. But it's just the transition from the amateur style to the pros. You know, removing the top half more. She used to stand up a little bit too high. You know, everything was off her feet. But you don't want to change her. She's good at what she does, but. Learning, for instance, the slip shots, roll shots, catch shots. That's not what she usually does. But if she gets dragged down into them situations, she has to know how to deal with it.
Definitely so. I think she's shown great boxing skills, but I think one of the biggest criticisms online when you read is people are kind of dying for it to just knock somebody out. Like, I know knockouts in women's boxing don't happen very often, but people are just like crying out for blood and guts and just somebody's laid out.
Yeah, we understand and we listen to all the criticism and we take it all on board. Yeah, you don't, like I said, you don't want to change what she's doing. We want to add to it, and we are working on maybe throwing more combinations. I don't want to give too much away and that, but there's only a handful of big punches out there. You know, you either got it or you haven't. So maybe she needs to apply more pressure at times, stand there, plant her feet a bit more, and just let her hands go a little bit more. But we're working on it.
Well, right, so she's fighting for her first strap.
It's about WBC silver she's fighting for, yeah.
So you're kind of taking off the brakes now. So if successful, she's potentially going to be in the same sort of mix as the next in line to fight maybe Katie Taylor, Serrano, even Alicia Baumgartner as an opponent, or even Terry Harper. There's so many women out there. Would you be happy to watch her move up and down the weights?
Yeah, we take one step at a time. She's a featherweight, and Serrano, although she's a brilliant fighter, Serrano, undisputed champion. But Skye's quality, she's, what I've seen in the gym, I think her style's wrong for Amanda Serrano. Serrano wants to stand there and fight. Skye don't want to stand there and have a fight. She picks her moves. And I think the style's all wrong, but she needs more experience. She needs that hardness. She needs more rounds. She needs,
just what you're saying there, she needs more experience and stuff. Like, is it debatable that, because most women are probably having 5-6 fights and they're kind of just getting chucked into the deep end. Are you wanting to a bit more control over Skye's career and kind of make sure she's 110% ready till you completely let her on loose?
Yeah, of course. Better safe than sorry. Do you know what I mean? So I want as much. I always said I want 10 fights before she goes in for the big fights. But whether she gets it or not, is another matter. But she needs seasoning. It's very important. She needs seasoning.
For fans out there who probably don't understand the word seasoning, you definitely don't mean cooking, don't you?
No, yeah.
Break it down for people that just don't understand. When you say she needs seasoning, I know what you mean, but there's going to be somebody watching this thinking, what's he talking about, seasoning?
Well, you see like many instances, you see top amateurs come apart, get chucked in there too early, losing to, just tough pros out there, experienced ones. They've been a pro 6 years, they had 30-odd fights, they've got a bit of a mixed record, and they turn the prospect over. You see that time and time again, So it's just getting the rounds in, and, it's different between amateurs and pros. Like the amateurs, 3 minutes, bigger gloves, head guard, and, the professionals, they wear small gloves, no head guard, they tape up the hands, do you know what I mean? So, it's tougher, and even the amateurs, they split you after everything, you know, like the holding, and it's a little bit more. It's more like a fight the pros. It's a different game.
But basically, you're just trying to completely get rid of the whole amateur style, and she's making a full-on pro. And I think you kind of summed it up nicely there. So her opponent, Tanya from Mexico, she's undefeated as well.
She's from Spain.
Is she from Spain? Yeah. Damn. In fact, it's the name that did it for me.
Danielle from Spain.
That's it. So Danielle, what do you know about her, and how good is she?
From what I've seen of her, she just wants to get close, and they're all like bent arm shots, you know. It's hard, like looking at, I was trying to see how she fights from the outside, looking at what she does from the outside, seeing if she fights, but she barely throws any straight shots. They're all like bent arm shots, but it's getting to Skye. It's whether she can get there, but yeah, it's whether she can get there. But Skye's very good at keeping you off. No, we'll see. You know, it'd be a great test. And do you know what? Like, she's 7-0. She's unbeaten. She's a young girl, and she's come to win. You know.
Definitely. I just want to catch a quick word on the other fighters in your gym. You know, you and Al Smith have got some great fighters coming up. You got Peace already. He just keeps knocking people up. I think he took the distance last time round, if I'm right. The man Sam Noakes got himself 10 knockouts on the bounce. He was there at the weekend with Artur Beterbiev, and I was like saying to him, you know, between both of you, you're like 29-0 with 29 knockouts.
Yeah, no, he's one tough man, Sam Noakes, and you know, all of them, like Pierce. Just last week, like I said, I took Skye for a week sparring in Detroit, and they're rough, tough, hungry fighters there, you know. And I was thinking, I could take any one of my team there, and there'd be more than at home there. There was no difference, you know.
It wasn't too cold?
Sorry?
Wasn't too cold?
Yeah.
So you're walking about in the snow?
Yeah, it was a little bit cold, but it was worth it, you know, because it was a great experience to be in them Detroit gyms. But it's no different to like the iBox. We got, you know, and like I said, I could take any one of them in there, and they'd be more than at ease, you know.
Definitely, Eddie, you're doing a great job, mate, and I think the fans out there will see the work you and Al are doing with all the fighters at the iBox gym. Some great results coming out, and like you said, you're reaping the rewards of it, getting to travel the world. You know, I know Mrs. Lamb was here last time, and she's not here this time, though.
I miss my missus back at home. But shout out to the iBox gym, and you know what? It's not just me. It's Big Al, he looks over everything. Alan Smith, you know, Paul Taylor, Ian Weaver, they all help us out. Gav Lander, Skye Nicholson's strength coach, he never gets. No one ever hears of him, but he's a great strength coach. Paul O'Neill, the nutritionist, and our manager Paul Reddy.
Top man, Eddie Lamb. Thank you for your time, and good luck fight night.
Thanks very much, brother. Take care. Yeah.